Okay, I have Florida Atlantic this week. Very athletic team that can run. Have 8 starters back on defense, 7 on offense, and they're definitely concerning. On an injury update, Josh Holsey will be out for the year. That was a tough blow for our defense. Kind of a freak injury on Thursday towards the end of practice. That's a tough blow. Also, just wanted to say, Ryan White is a guy that stepped in. He's a cornerback. Didn't get 1 rep of safety all last week because when the injury happened, and did an outstanding job in a tough situation against one of the better offenses in college football on Saturday. And so he'll kind of move into that role moving forward. And he's an experienced guy and did a great job.
I know you're only 7 games in the season. You look back through all years in college. This is by far your best rushing offense, even when you had Cam. What's working for you guys, and what's that mean for you guys going forward?
Well, we're a run play action team, and when we're running the football effectively, it opens everything else up. I think the fact that our offensive line is doing a solid job, the fact that Jay Prosh at the point of attack is probably as good as anybody in college football blocking. And then we got 3 running backs that, they're all a little bit different. I think that helps us. And then the fact our quarterback is a run threat too. I think all those factors combined help us.
How do you think those 3 kind of compare to other guys you've coached, like the McFaddens and Joneses?
Of course, McFadden and Jones, they're 2 of the better players to ever play college football at the running back position. But our guys are talented. I think they're good at what they do. And we're just trying to put them in situations where they can be successful at what they do.
Yes, Coach, what is it about your so-called spread offenses that's different about yours that makes you able to just line up and run the ball as opposed to running the ball off the passing game like a lot of them?
Yeah, I've said this before. We don't consider ourselves a spread offense. Spread to me is kind of throw to open up the run. We're a 2-back run play action team that runs the football to open up the pass, and we just happen to do it at a fast pace. And I think that's the reason people categorize us sometimes as spread.
Guys, what has the last 48, 72 hours been since you've gotten back and seen the celebration here at the facility and the past couple of days just between practice and what you've seen around town and life? And that's really
Well, that was a special thing. When we got to the airport, there was a crowd. Then we got back here, there was a huge crowd. And that was a special deal. And Saturday, we enjoyed it. And I told our players and coaches, they've worked hard, let's enjoy it. But once Sunday got here, that's behind us. And we got to get back to, doing what got us here and working hard, taking it one day at a time, one game, one practice at a time. And so we really hadn't got too much into that after Saturday night.
You said that you'd leave the rankings up to everybody else to figure out, and BCS and the AP have you at number 11 at this point. What is your reaction to that? What do you feel like about being ranked the number 11 team?
Well, I mean, we're happy that people think that highly of us, but we're on to next week, and that's our only focus.
What's your message to the team as far as dealing with these higher expectations now they're going to come with that ranking?
Yeah, just being real honest with them that, hey, we're not changing anything that got us to where we're at, and keep doing exactly what we've been doing with the same attitude, same approach. That's really about it.
Gus, you see a lot of coaches when they win big games, they seem more relieved than anything else. I mean, you had sheer joy after that game. You were jumping up and down in the middle of the guys celebrating. How important do you think it is for the guys to see how happy you are to win a game?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a big game for us. We're in this thing together. Our coaches, our players, all of us. And like I said after the game, it was just a real special deal for me to see our guys win a game like that and to see them happy. And, so we got some things we can build upon, moving forward.
You were heard shouting, "How do they like us now?" Oh,
I don't know if I said that. I think I said, how about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
What matter we like us now?
All right, okay, well, it's misquoted. But was there a sense of vindication, maybe improving a lot of people?
No, that had nothing to do with it, none at all. It's just, how about that, like, we did it. And we beat a really good team on the road. So nothing like that. No, it was more about happiness for our players and how far they've come. And for them to find a way to win on the road like we did. That was more or less what I meant.
It seems
Did
you always have a
find out
guy.
anything about the team in that game that you didn't know or you kind of expected? Because a lot of guys were
Yeah.
very confident after saying that, they knew they could score with it.
Yeah, each game we've learned something about our team. We didn't handle ourselves very good against LSU. I mean, everybody saw that. It was another challenge for our team to go back on the road against another top 10 team. And the question was, I just told our team, hey, we got some questions to answer. Can we play better? Can we do it? And of course, they answered that one. And so
Gus, what was your impression of Manziel seeing him up close?
he's a real deal. I mean, I hadn't seen very many guys like him. He's special. I mean, he's got that air about him. He's tough. He's one of the better players I've ever seen.
Seems you always have a receiver step up for you, be the number one guy every year. Haven't really seen that this year, but it seems like different guys step up when you need to. Are you okay with that kind of grip approach? Right?
Well, ideally, you want to have a guy that's kind of your go-to guy in certain situations. And, we're doing it by committee right now. And all the guys we've had have made plays for us. Sammy Coates is starting to get into a little bit more of a role like that. But, we're still evolving in our passing game. And I think we got a chance to get better, and that's one of the areas we do need to get better on.
The trust that you have in Marcus to throw that pass to him on third down, I watched that catch a couple times, and it's not, wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. It was a real good catch. And, Marcus is a guy that, we don't look at him as a freshman anymore. He grew up a lot against Mississippi State on that last drive. We got a lot of confidence in him. He played quarterback in high school, so he's kind of got that confidence to him. The moment's not too big for him. And, that was a big play in the game.
With so many freshmen playing defensively, offensively, they're not freshmen anymore, like you said. How do you guys treat them in practices? Did you have to go over things anymore with them, or is it just more like?
Well, I think early on you definitely have to. We should be kind of settling in on what we're doing, and they should start having a better understanding of, offensively and defensively.
You said earlier in the season, when it's starting to click with Nick and things like that. It seems like it's starting to click now with a lot.
There is things that he is definitely getting more comfortable with. He was very calm during that game. He was very confident. But there's still some areas that he needs to improve on, and he knows that. And matter of fact, there's areas that we need to improve on as a whole. We've not arrived yet, and we're still making mistakes that we've got to correct in all areas.
Red said that